So I'm a dummy, and I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. So here we are, redoing this writing vlog. But hey you guys, it's Teresa and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be my writing vlog for May, or my second writing vlog for May. It's a writing vlog for something. I'm pretty sure I haven't done one for May yet. But if not, then hey, you guys get a second writing vlog. So, who's really losing? But so far, kind of for updates on my personal life before I get into it. Graduated college. There was supposed to be a graduation and a reading vlog up last week, but I chickened out because I need to get in the habit of vlogs and not be so afraid of like holding up my phone and talking to you. So there's that, and I think I need to watch a bit more vlog channels and whatnot and see what I am comfortable doing and how I want to style these vlogs. So that is why that is not there. But novel-wise, I'm getting pretty close to the end. I am on chapter 27 out of hopefully 35. And while this one was kind of my more struggly chapters in terms of trying to figure out how I wanted to, write it. Like, I had ideas for it, but my characters, being my characters, wanted to add things to their own backstory that we did not talk about and I did not approve. So it ended up getting thrown in the chapter. And now I have to figure out a way of fixing it and making it work and everything. So we'll see, but I'll just add what I can in for the rest of the book right now. And then come editing time, or redrafting time, we will see how much of it I can actually add in and what I can toss out. But like I said, I'm hoping this has 35 chapters, and I did the math already. If I continue on with my 1 chapter or 2 chapters a week, depending on kind of my writing mood and everything, I should be done by early to mid-July. Which is kind of crazy considering I started this book in early January? Late December, early January. So it's kind of crazy for me to think about that I'm almost done with my first novel, about 6 or 7 months after the fact. So I'm really excited for that, and I really just want to sit down. I want it to be done, not because I want this weight off my shoulders, but I want to move on to the next step. It has been so long since I finished a book, probably 2-3 years by now. So and finished a book that I'm actually proud of. Fan fiction does not include, but so it's been 2-3 years since I've been able to do that and do it in such a way that I never felt the need to, until recently, because those nerves kick in. Delete and start again from the beginning, delete and start again from the beginning, and kind of stare at the story until I really despise it. So this was a fun change for me. So I'm really excited to get into the next level of things and see kind of where that takes me. I'm really excited to get in with a red pen too and see kind of what I need to fix in my own first draft. I don't know how many drafts I'm going to have before I start looking for publishers or anything. I'm thinking probably 3 drafts minimum before I start looking for editors and kind of see where, or publishing companies, and then looking at editors and whatnot. And then probably there's going to be more editing drafts going along that way. But I think 3 is the minimum, including my first draft, that I want to do for edits with this book. And I don't know if my beta readers still want to read the second or third draft, because it might be a rehash of things. But we'll see if that's something they want to do. But yeah, so far, I am currently, I think I said, in the vlog that was supposed to have been recorded but was not, thank you very much, Klutzy Hands, I currently have 96,593 words. Now, I think a lot of these words are going to get chopped down, because I believe that a YA novel, for a fantasy YA novel, let's see, fantasy novel word count. It's about 80,000 words for a fantasy novel, I think, or a YA novel in general, a beginning YA novel. So I think that's kind of where I'm going to need to chop down a lot, essentially, for lack of better words. But I kind of already know which scenes I need to condense, which scenes I can get rid of, just first draft wise. So hopefully that'll be working out in the long run. But I don't know, because right now I'm revamping some of the characters' backstories, so that way it makes sense in the bigger picture, and I kind of want to add more to some of my other characters' backstories. So they're starting to write themselves and write those things into the novel that I think is making it longer, which isn't a bad thing. It's a first novel, and first novels, all they have to do really is exist before we start chopping things down. But as of late, it is how things are going. They want to write themselves. They want to get the best for themselves, which isn't a bad thing. But now I have to figure out and how to, like, for the next draft, kind of squish that in and see how I can fit that into this work that I'll have to fix. Yeah, and kind of see how that'll work in the novel and see if what I had planned will actually fit. Then there's the issue of the sequel, because it's not so much an issue, but it's just like a lot of different things will be going off of the sequel, and a lot of ways that the characters will have to grow and everything. So I don't know exactly how I will be condensing it, because I can't even talk about it because you guys haven't read the story. There's a lot of spoilers. But I have to figure out how to condense things and make things so it'll fit, if that makes sense. Like, not fit, but in terms of making it make sense and concise without having to have so many filler chapters. That's kind of where I am at, because I want to make sure that everything works and everything is kind of functioning and whatnot. So that's going to be a bit of a struggle, because I am not entirely sure of how that is going to plan out. But we'll see. I think right now I'll just work on this first draft, and then we'll worry about the sequel and everything later. But yeah, that is so far my updates for May, or like the end of May. I think that I'm excited to get this first draft out of the way. Not out of the way, but I want it done. I want to see the ending. I want to see where I have to, like, kind of where my characters need to go. And I think that I might end up having to push things, like my intended ending, I might end up having to push them back into the second book, because I think that, considering how I want to condense things and make it shorter and expand on other things for this next one, I think that this that book might be, I think some of the things, like the ending that I initially had planned for the main character, where she like ends up on where her goal is, might have to be pushed back a bit just for funsies. But we'll see with this first draft. I think for the first draft, I'm going to squeeze in the original ending I had planned out, and then we will kick out kind of we will kick it out if needed for the second draft. That's kind of where I'm at the current moment. But let's see. But yeah, I upload videos every Friday. Every Friday. Every Saturday and Wednesday, unless something happens. I'm going to try to get into the vlogging life and see how that works out. I think I need to get more comfortable with it. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully my June one will be super exciting. I'll be super pumped. But yeah, that'll be it. All my social media links are down below if you guys need anything. And then I'll see you guys on Wednesday with a review. Until then, I'll talk to you guys in the comments. Bye.